Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Today is Thursday, August 20th. Well, I've been talking about it all year, and it is happening. We finally broke the long-term trend line, and this is the daily one we're going to look at here. This is for the SPX. Looking really good. Broke that, closed at lows today. Relative strength index is just breaking under the 30 here for the 10. Let's put this on the 14 because I'm using a longer time frame here, and then we can check this out a little more. So it's 34.46, so it's going to come into some support somewhere. But as you could see, the most concerning here is going to be this, this long-term consolidation, and it just couldn't get going up over any of these highs right here and stayed in such a tight consolidation. And we knew it was either going to break to the upside or the downside. But here was, we had these stepping stones all the way, but we just couldn't get going. You could see the turn on the monthly, if you or the quarterly, if you look at this quarterly, you can see a relative strength index was just about ready right there. And that's why I've been saying this for so long, that we got this double top turn taking place here. And now we're going to drop really good. So my target is going to be, I know, everybody's going to freak out, but it's going to be right in this area, 1560, and the middle Bollinger Band will be right about here also. So we're going to get that full reset taking place. Of course, we're going to have bounces, and they're going to be very lucrative bounces to the upside. But let's take a look at SPY real quick so we can see exactly what the trade is. We talked about the puts yesterday, doing really well. We got in at 62 and they were at 450 today, 62 cents to 450. So looking really good here. That's that consolidation box. But let's drop this down to the hourly. Here's the issue at this point. We're talking about bounces too, but your relative strength index is at 23 on the hourly. Everything is just like, trashed, okay? And you had a nice huge volume come in at the last few minutes, and right now we're sitting at 203.31 and selling hard. So everybody knows, if they've been watching my video, that what my target is going to be for this, and I still think we're going to get this. Let's put this, the first target that we have set in place is going to be this 202. Yeah, I got a lot of comments that I'm nuts that we'll never hit that 202. Okay, we're going to hit this 202 tomorrow. It's going to be 202.05. Then look for the bounce, okay? I do predict a bounce, and the bounce, we're going to switch this back to the hourly real quick. The bounce is going to be right up where this gap is at 208.03. If we get back up there next week, I would definitely plan on this thing rolling over hardcore right after that. Okay, that should be the last known survival area. Okay, we might even hit this trend line here, but notice that we are going to get a, oh, I don't have it on here. There's the 50. Let's change the middle Bollinger Band to the 200 for now so you can see that. 200, we'll make that red. The Dow already did its outstanding move to a death cross, and you can see here with the 50 and the 200 sitting here, they're getting ready to cross also. So we're looking at September, October for that. So off this next bounce, I would be real prepared to see a death cross here. And so we're going to close this gap here on SPY at 202.05. Here's the gap right here. And then after we get that next bounce, understand this is broken and we're heading south, okay? And our next target is going to be the 190.72, okay? And of course, after we get this big drop down here, we're going to get a bounce back up again and so on and so forth. It's going to be very tradable and it's going to be very liquid, okay? Our Bollinger Bands are finally starting to spread apart again, so we can start making some great money on these, and it'll be a lot of fun. So be in the chat room tomorrow. We'll manage this trade along with everything else, because Netflix, everything has dropped. It's doing really, really well. Netflix has come down pretty hardcore. Let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm on the daily. We're down $9 today. I think at one point it was like 12. Okay, broke that trend line. Here's the gap fill that we had targeted, and that's about to get filled. Amazon also. Amazon's taking a big hit today. VRX was another one that, slow down, computer. Hold on, let this load here. All right, looks like my internet is slowing down. All right, so Amazon, it even came outside. This is a really tight pinch right here. I mean, crazy. But this candle now should start spreading it. But we're going to get our target of 490, and then potentially we can get this other target. But we're not going to worry about that yet. We're going to take baby steps. VRX is another one, and I mean, the list goes on. Of course, the whole market got sold off, but we shorted this one from the top. This one's doing really, really well. And the reset for this one is probably going to be somewhere in this area, 220, 293, and we'll probably get back up to the trend line, which is going to be about 240. If you draw that out, just draw it off your tops and pull it in. But we'll be doing this in the chat room and all day, and do some live sessions also, because this is where the market is where you can make some serious money on these bounces and on the drops. Okay, so that's SPY in a nutshell. We're just about under 203 now, which is fantastic. So that's a $5 drop for the SPY today. Congratulations to our team. And all the puts that we've had and all the leaps that we had on these, everything is working out as planned. Okay, if you're not a member, $99 a month. Make sure you get in there. It's a great time and it's very lucrative. Learn the technicals. We'll teach you the technicals, and you get mobile alerts, the whole 9 yards. Everything is built to accommodate our members for learning and trading and making smart decisions to keep their accounts growing. Everyone, have yourself a great night. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. See you tomorrow in the chat room.